Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing around with some Dollar Tree paper and some of my regular craft stuff. So let me show you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using this Jot brand paper pad from the Dollar Tree, and it has 36 sheets in here. Now, you all know, let me just go ahead and take this out really quickly. You know that I'm a paper fanatic, right? Design paper pad fanatic. And I really wanted to get this because I thought this would be very cute to do cards and stuff with. The paper is thin, which you already know it's going to be thin. It's from the Dollar Tree, so not a whole lot of hopes in that regard. If you're interested, you can look it up. Some stores have it and some stores don't. But I think for 36 sheets on a 6x6 paper pad, this is pretty good for $1 because most of the time you embellish it anyway. And that's what we're going to be doing today. I want to use this sunflower, and we're going to be, ooh, it's a big sunflower. Goodness, it's really big. What we're going to be doing is we're going to do a few just card fronts, nothing fancy. And I have used all of my Christmas paper, and it's supposed to be 100 pieces, and all I have left is red and green. So I'm going to do this white card, this off-white card first, and then we're going to come back and we are going to visit these other colors, this like this color right here, so we can use some of our green and red cardstock. I love getting these paper pads, but I have a few that I need to go ahead and use, even though I think that's what my buying problem is that when I see it on sale, I feel like I have to get it, because if you don't get it when it's on sale, you know it's going to go bye-bye and someone else is going to get that great deal. And so we're going to be doing a fold-up card. Even though I'm not a big fan of fold-up cards, we are going to do that, and I am going to cheat a little. And by cheating, I mean I'm going to be marking this off. Let me pull out my handy-dandy pencil that I did a video about, and now I can't even find the thing. Horrible, horrible, horrible. We'll use this yellow one. Excuse all the crackling. And what I'm going to do is I am going to, you can see, yes, you can see, great. I'm going to push this off a little bit, just a smidgen, because I'm going to be cutting this. And you can already see it's crooked. You can see that, can't you? No. Look. The girl ain't straight for nothing, right? Good grief, Charlie Brown. All right, so still a little bit crooked, but I'm going to push this over, and I'm just going to make a niche right here on this one. And then I'm going to push this down a little bit, because I really hate measuring, and I'm not that great at it, to be honest. I'm okay with cutting and measuring, and I am getting better, so practice does make better. I don't believe in perfection when it comes to crafting, especially if it's handmade. Nothing is ever going to be the exact same. No matter how many times you measure it out, no matter how many times you've done that, it's never going to be the same. It's always going to be a little bit off. If you don't believe me, try to make 10 cards exactly the same and tell me what you get. Tell me your end result. And because a crafter, I can't remember her name, excuse that clack, she taught me something. One of my subscribers taught me a valuable lesson about paper cutting. She said start in the middle and it should cut better. It is time to replace this blade though. I've been saying it for a while now and I still haven't done it. And that was a little off, even though I have a mark saying where to cut. See that mark? I have a mark saying where to cut and still didn't cut it there. And now because I'm feeling like a crafty champion over here with this frayed paper, I'm going to edge it up, ink it up with some orange, because that's what I have handy. Shaking it up a little bit. And these are quick, fun little cards you can make. You know, if you are into card making, if you're into craft fair card making, you can definitely do this. I must have abused this dauber because it will not come out like I needed to come out. And I've gotten it all over my fingers. I already had some stuff on my fingers, but now I have more. And let's just hope I don't jack it up. And I think orange goes great with that center, which is awesome for me. I didn't have to pause the camera and go and find some more ink. I had purchased this paper a while back, but as you all know, I don't really do a lot of haul videos unless it's Blitsy.com. I'm not getting paid from Blitsy. I wish they would give me free stuff though. Not really. I mean, it would be nice, but I'm not like, hey, Blitsy, give me free stuff. Unless it's going to be stamps. All of your Prima stamps I would gratefully, graciously take. But I do think that they have good customers, good shipping, good customer service, and they usually have some type of sale that's like unbeatable. I'm still looking for Gorgeous Girls though. The Gorgeous Girl minis. I'm missing 2. I think I'm missing number 1 and number 4. And so every time I go online, like whenever they have the sale, they'll have one and not the other. And you know, they have that free shipping for $29. And I'm like, I don't want to get $29 worth of stuff to get 2 stamps that I'm not really in the market to buy right now. I hope that made sense. I'm going to try something really quickly. I'm going to probably screw this up. I know I am, but I'm going to try it anyway. Actually, I'm not going to try it on this card. That way I won't be so frustrated with myself if it doesn't work. I am going to try some inking. Yes, I think that will work. Been seeing a lot of crafters do this blending technique with the Tim Holtz blender brushes and everyone else's blender brushes. And you all know that I use those makeup sponges, but I don't think I have any orange ink. I don't think I do. None that I can be proud of. I do have some that I don't like at all. I don't know if it's the Hampton Arts for the layering stamps, but in my opinion, it's not the best. Maybe it's too juicy, but it's like sticky. It's like a sticky ink, and it's, in my opinion, not great. It's just my opinion. I'm sure it's probably a great product, and I don't know what I'm doing to use it, but I don't like it. I've been just, you know, trying to clear my mind of some crafting projects, and you know, my old faithful is to go back and make a card every chance I get, because I do like making cards. Got some glue runner out. Now I have a stamp that says Hello Sunshine. Ask me where it is, or something about the sun and shine or something. Don't know. I don't know where it's at. I do like this one. It runs very smoothly. I think I got this from Walmart, I think, because they do sell AdTech products, but I'm not sure. It's either Walmart or Tuesday Morning. Make sure I put it in the right way to open it. And you see how good it sticks down? I just barely laid the thing down. I didn't even apply any pressure, and it's sticking. The problem that I don't want to do is pull or tear the card up. Tear it up. And maybe I should have just applied it to the paper, the card itself. I'm over here struggling right now. But we're going to make it happen. With this card, this paper, everything's going to work out fine. No worries. All right. Whew. Let's try that one more time. Yep, on the next one, I'll definitely apply it to the... there we go. It's a little bit off. I wanted it to cover up that I did not want it to be... I wanted the card to be all of that paper. I think it's such cute paper. Okay, so that is card one. We'll probably make like 2 cards together today, and then you know, you can go back to doing whatever you were doing before you started watching this video. Probably watching another YouTuber. That's what I tend to do. I watch a few videos, and I wanted to pull out this green and try this one right here, this like falling card. And it works perfectly. See, these colors go well with these cards, I think. I am going to try to find some sentiment stamps that I have. But for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead off camera and cut out some paper so I don't have to keep pulling out that cutting board and cutting. Pull out the cutting board and cutting. And then I am going to just come back. Okay, so I cut the cards down, the tops, and I did them all at one time. And I think that if the paper is thin, it doesn't cut as well as it would if the paper wasn't as thin. So that's why I want to try it. And I've been making cards, the same card lately. I've been making the same card in the different, like this as well as that. I hope that makes sense. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to make a green card with this on there. And see, it did not cut right. What? Why didn't it? Let's see if this one did. Nope, but this fold is jacked up. So I'm going to trim this off really quickly and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. And I'm going to go ahead and pull out my green card base. My other green card base, I should say. And I will be trying to stamp something on the front of these. The sunflower or the daisy, I just think looks great as is. It doesn't need anything. And actually, I think I'm going to mail this to my boyfriend because I just looked at it and it just made me think of him. And I'm going to send it to him. So, yeah. Yep. Anyway. So what we're going to be doing is doing this. And we're going to be using, I think we're going to say this for the red one. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have this way. And I'm quite sure some other crafters already did cards like this. I haven't watched any videos to get any inspiration. This is just something that I've been into the last couple of days that I've been making cards. So, you know, I haven't craft lifted anything lately. But if I do craft lift, I let everybody know. And then I tell my friends I want to steal your idea. And when I say friends, I mean the people that craft. And you know what I'm saying. Anyone that I've watched craft and I have corresponded with them on more than one occasion, and I've seen something and I'm like, I'm going to take your idea. That's what I mean by friend. The people I consider my friends, you know, not some random YouTube person that's created something and I don't know her from Adam. That was bitch. I'm just pulling it up. So this is crazy looking, isn't it? I think it's cool though. And this is definitely working out a lot better for me than putting a paper down. And here we go with that one. And if you notice, I did cut the base down a lot more on the top. Cut it down a lot more than on the first card, the sunflower card. I just thought that it would look better like that. I am going to be stamping something on there, and it will not be the bicycle. Just in case you're wondering, I want to stamp something different on there. I am going to stamp the same sentiment on both of the green cards as well as the same sentiment on both of the red cards. And I think that sometimes when we create cards, and these cards are super basic, easy peasy cards. We are too hard on ourselves when it comes to our craft projects. I'm not speaking for anyone in particular, but I know that I am very hard on myself when I don't create something that I think I should be able to create. I just get upset with myself. And then I tell myself, you know, you're only human. You're allowed to make mistakes. No one's perfect, you know. The thing about this one, it's going to kind of look funny cascading as a regular opening card, which is okay, because I do have a few stamps that I could use, and that's a little bit off on this side, which is okay with me. I'm not going to cry about it. I hope you're enjoying watching these random little card making videos. I do feel like card making is my first passion when it comes to crafting, just because, you know, it's versatility in card making, and I definitely want to get into making more cards, different style versus these very basic open up cards. But that will all have to come later on. I have some Stephanie Bernard dies, some drop-in dies that she has made through Sizzix that I want to be trying to, that I want to try to use later on. I want to try doing some dimensional things. So I do have some things in mind. I can't say they're in the works because I'm not working on any of them, but they are in my head, and I do plan on doing them. Okay, so this is Lily B Design Picket Fence item PFC 0115 in case you're interested in getting it. And I got this from Shoe Princess. She was doing D-Stash. She probably still is. I think I saw a video, but I told myself, girl, you gotta stop. You gotta stop tapping into the daggone college fund buying D-Stashes. And I think I'm pretty set on some stamps. I saw something the other day that I actually passed up. I was like, you don't need it. And I was like, you're right. You know, because that's what I do. I talk to myself when I am trying to talk myself out of buying things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp these birds and the seeds today. That is really why I wanted to put the seeds today. I'm going to put the sentiment right on the inside of there. These are some strong stamps. As in strength-wise, not in smell. And I put that on Cricut. And I'm going to use this archival ink, even though I don't like that it stains the stamps. I do like the impression that I get. So, since I don't plan, oh my goodness, since I don't plan on getting rid of them anytime soon, I think it'll be okay. And whoever receives them, that stamp is strong. Whoever receives them later on, you know, they'll know that they were used and loved, and hopefully she'll use and love them and pass them on to someone else. If not, such is life, you know. And the reason why I want to put this pattern on there because it's so different, right? It's just so different. Now I just need to figure out, make sure I put my birds on the right side. It's beautiful, and it's so much going on. Like, so I'm going to stamp this again right here at the bottom as well, I think. Or maybe I could do this one. No, I'm going to stamp this twice. Right here and right there, I think. I don't know. This stamp is so super thick though. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, that's the first one. Do you all let your ink dry, or do you make it dry? Like, do you use your heat gun to make your ink dry? And we're gonna put one right here. I have to be careful. I have a little bit of ink on my hand. I think the landscape and portrait view of the card changes everything about the card. Because here it looks like I ran out of space. And on the other one, I'll pull it back over in a few seconds. It looks like I have a lot of space. And it's all about perspective, right? Okay. So, and I actually can put Seize the Day right in the middle of both of the cards. So that's going to be awesome. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So this is what I meant by staining the stamp. I've just cleaned it. It still probably has a little bit of ink on there, but it's not coming off. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really like archival ink, because of that reason. Like, it's branded, you know, like StazOn. I had bought some StazOn. I haven't used it yet, so hopefully it still has some inking potential whenever I do use it. But I just did not want, you know, to stain it. Even though it's going to be mine, I do plan on keeping it for a while. I just didn't want to stain the stamp. I hope everyone can understand it. So let me go ahead and try to use this Memento. Yesterday when I used it, it wasn't working for me. I was not liking how it was coming out. It was dry. It felt dry to me when I stamped down. So let's see if we can't get a better impression today. And I think that's the problem with the Memento ink. I think it's a very good ink, but I'm not sure if because I don't use it that often, or I didn't use it when I first bought it, that it's dry, and that you know, that can be a turnoff for people like me. When you're new to certain things and you don't get it, you know, for me, I have to research a lot of things before I understand it. And by research, you know, I mean logging on and looking at YouTube videos, asking lots of questions. Seize the Day, it looks so beautiful. And I did it again. I didn't round my corners. I'm going to leave it just like that on all the cards. And here we go, another Seize the Day. And I'm actually going to use that Seize the Day on the sunflower card that will be leaving my home when I mail it off to my big roommate, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. Actually, I think, well, I know where some of these cards are already going to go, so no big deal. And I'll write him a little love note, a secret love note to him, and probably put a picture of the baby in there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Because, you know, women like being surprised, but men like it too. And it's nice to let your significant other, male or female, know that you appreciate them. So if you haven't told your husband, boyfriend, your boo, whatever you call him, that you appreciate him, tell him that you appreciate him. He might go out and buy you a stamp or something. I don't know. So that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I have to be careful with this because this pattern is really, really busy. And I need to find a stamp that's going to say, I command attention more than these busy patterns. I think I want to try the dog one, but we'll see. Okay, for this one, I want to try something a little bit different. So just bear with me, okay? I want to put this one on. Not all who wander are lost. I love that little quote, saying, whatever you want to call it. This is a Teresa Collins World Traveler stamp, and it is WT2811 in case you're interested in getting it. I didn't even know Teresa Collins made stamps, and someone said, well, she has ink. I was like, yeah, that's true. But just because you have ink doesn't mean you have stamps all the way, always, do you? I don't know. But that is a good point. Which is interesting because, you know, Bose makes speakers. That's all they make. Does that mean they make components for the speakers as well, or do they just make great sounding speakers? I don't know. Just something to think about. Food for thought, right? So I'm going to put this on here. Crooked, of course, but I'm going to put it here, right here. And these things are super sticky. I'm going to use the Memento ink because it worked out great for me on the other sentiment. Let's see if it does the same here. And as you all know, I don't prime my stamps or condition them. I don't personally believe that you need to do all that. I think that you sell a stamp ready to go, ready to ink up and stamp out. But that's not always the case, is it? It is not always the case. I just had a great idea for a project. I lost my journal. I didn't lose it. I moved it, and now I don't know what I did with it. I took it from where it's supposed to be, the craft space. And these little spaces are actually in the stamp because I was checking it out to make sure that I didn't goof. But if you see, can't see anything because I got it backwards. And I have it on green paper, but you see right here, it's like, it's supposed to be like that, which is great. Which is great. Love it. I normally don't talk out my cards with you all like this, so I hope you are okay with that. I usually just kind of come on and make it, unless I'm thinking through a project, which will be coming up shortly as well. And I'm going to put it over here in this, right in the middle, even though I don't like middle projects. All right, so there we are. And now I am going to clean this one off. And see, you can see the difference. I'm not sure if it's a different quality, a better quality of ink. But I know that archival ink is meant to make stuff last. And I think Memento is too. But you see how it did not leave its mark on there? Okay, for the next stamp, I'm going to use this little wildflower. Teresa Collins Summer Stories. And it's Sum 114. Again, a lot of people, and this is a made in the USA stamp, which is great. That makes me happy. Not that I'm opposed to stamps not made in the country, but I think that a lot of people are complaining about some of the less expensive stamps. And I don't know if all of those stamp companies have outsourced, but that could be a problem, you know, outsourcing and then getting upset with the people you also outsource to. But American companies make knockoffs and bootlegs as well, right? That's why we sell blank CDs. Anyway, I'm gonna put this like this. So I'm gonna put it like right there. Love it. I know it's another stamp that has some of these flying off. I think that is cool. It's very pretty. I don't have that stamp, I don't think. If I do, I have it. I don't remember where it's at. I don't think I have it. Maybe I need to get it. I'm just a chatty chatterbox today, which is okay with me. I hope it's okay with you. This stamp is gorgeous. I thought that was cute. And I'll tell you why I think that that is cute. Because, you know, these, when you blow them, when you pull them up, because they're dead at that point, you pick it up and you blow it, and they just fly all over the place. And that's why I thought that would be cute to go with Not All Those Wonder Are Lost. And then the last stamp I'm going to be using is Everyday Moments, this bird. And I'm going to put the bird on the front. And the recipient of this stamp can do whatever they want to on the inside of it, because I don't plan on keeping these. I do have a swap that I'm involved in, and I am so behind in sending my swap partner the stuff that I'm supposed to send them. Even though I have it all out, I haven't put it for a presentation yet. I've been working on my presentation, so it's just taking me more time than normal people that do presentation. I do have some of those little bags that you get from the Dollar Tree, so that's what I like to put them all in, and it just kind of keeps it there. But I'm going to try to work on a card topper. You know, those little bags that you put on there on top of the little hard bags. That looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I've almost talked my 33 minutes and 10 seconds. And I'm glad this is the last card. Imagine that. So I can make 6 cards on recorded time of 33 minutes, which really is more time than that. I could have just did a live stream. Fly them up. Beautiful. And with the Memento, I don't know if the paper's just thirsty, but it, again, not stained, which is great. So I'm going to give Memento another chance. Maybe I just need to buy some re-inker. I'll do that and try that out. I know that Martha Stewart left and came back, or left and they're just using her name. Does she have re-inker? Because I would love to. I like that spongy. I like how her stamp just stamps out spongy. I should probably clarify that. Not spongy as in it doesn't, it just soaks up. The stamp is easily saturated, I should say. So let's go over the cards we've made today. We made this beautiful little sunflower card, and we've used paper from the Dollar Tree, and I like it. Unfortunately, I had a problem with pulling this up. This is probably one of my favorite patterns on this paper pad. It's so pretty. You get 6 sheets of each, so if you screw up one, you can always do another one. Very pretty. We'll visit this later on. I'm going to be making some ephemera. I want to make some paper clips. I haven't did that in a while. So this is the first one. I'm going to write a little note to my boyfriend. And then we made these. And this is a busy card, but I like it. I like it because it's so busy. It has all these little starbursts over it. And as you can see, going this way, it looks totally different. Then I stamped in the middle, seize the day. I probably could have put some, I could have embossed this. And I also could have did like some glitter stamping, I guess. But I didn't. I'm afraid of glitter. I don't really care for glitter that much. That's why I use the fingernail polish mostly. Anyway, and this is that one. So it opens like this. The same card, just a different aspect of the card. And then the next card we made was this one, which is my favorites of them, besides the one I'm mailing to my boyfriend, of course. This one says, not all who wander are lost. And it has this and this. And I think the color and just stamping on top of the colors just looks really pretty. So I thank you all for joining me, and I hope you've had a fun time watching me make these little cards. Very simple and easy to do. Inexpensive products. Thank you all for watching. Happy crafting.